So today I'm outside because today's like one of the hottest days of the springtime, and for once I looked good, so I was like, hey, why not? So today's video is going to be a story time about the time. I don't even know what to call it. You're just going to have to see. Maybe I'll come up with something in the title and that'll give you an idea, but yeah. Anyways, today I'm outside because it was really nice out, and I thought it'd be a good idea to come outside for once in my life. So yeah, alright, let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, so a couple weeks ago, my chorus class, the music department at my school went on a field trip to Philadelphia for the weekend. So we left on Friday, and then we came back on Sunday evening. It was like 5 or 6 or something. It was like 6:30. Yeah, okay. So basically, the reason why we were in Philadelphia was because we were getting critiqued by one of like the most famous like conductors. I don't know if that's what they're called. So the first day went by, and then the second day was basically just for like you know, touring around Philadelphia because it had a lot of historic value, a lot of historic events happened there. So yeah. So it comes to the end of the night, and my friends and I, like, you know, we get all gussied up to go to Dave & Buster's, and then an orchestra, a symphony orchestra, is that what it's called? I don't know. Yeah, anyways. So we think of it, we just kind of like came back, and I was going to get dressed into PJs and stuff because it was like 11, but I didn't want to because I was really tired, honestly. All of us, like the rest of like last week and the week before, like we were all on like no sleep whatsoever, and like we had like 5 hours of sleep like every single day, which sounds not that bad, but or it may sound bad, I don't know. Yeah, so I was really tired, So I was really tired, so I was like, you know, I'm not going to change, I'm just going to stay in my dress. So then my friends, my roommates, they were like, hey, is it okay if our guy friends come up to the hotel room to hang out? And I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, I was already friends with, you know, the two guys. I didn't know them like super well, but I was like, you know, pretty good friends with them because I was friends with people who were friends with them. So come up, and we're just like hanging out, and I still don't decide to like get dressed because like obviously they're there, and I don't know, I just feel like it'd be weird and stuff, so I'm not like 100% comfortable with them. Yeah, hanging out, and yeah, we're just chilling, hanging out, and then one of my roommates goes into the hallway, and she stands right under the fire alarm, and I'm not even exaggerating, I'm not even kidding you, the second that she went under there, the fire alarm went off. And so we're just like, what? And like, I honestly, like, she turned around, and the facial expression that she had, her mouth was wide open, like that. So I honestly, I genuinely thought that she was singing, because she's a soprano, which if you don't know is like the highest, I think it's like the high part of singing, you know, you sing high notes. And so yeah, anyway, so we, like, you know, me and one of their guy friends just like look at each other, and we just say at the same time, we're like, I thought that was you singing. And so the fire alarm goes off, and it's not a fire drill, like, it's a fire alarm, you know, we have to evacuate. What my friends didn't think that evacuating the building was, you know, the most important thing to do at the moment, so they were grabbing their stuff. I honestly never go anywhere without my phone, and I don't have it with me right now. So we're just like gathering everything up, and then I say, hey, somebody should grab a room key so we're not like stuck out here. I feel in my pocket, and I feel a plastic card. I'm like, that must be, and I'm like, okay guys, like, I have my room key, but somebody else should bring their room key. They're like, okay. So we finally get out, and we're just like running down the stairs, and the funniest thing is that in the event of an emergency, like this is, you know, an emergency, stairwell is completely like shut down. By that I mean literally nobody is moving, it is stuck, we're just like stuck there. And I was actually kind of joking with this guy that was in front of me who was shirtless, not because, yeah, I figured that he was just changing and that he had to like run. Yeah, anyways, so I was just joking with him. I was like, wow, and like if this was like an actual fire, because we still didn't know if it was or wasn't, I was like, if this was an actual fire, we would all die here. He was like, yeah. So we're going down the stairs, we're going. We're on the 5th floor, so it wasn't that much. Make it down to the lobby, and we're all coming outside of the hotel, and I found my friends, and we're just kind of like freaking out together. We're like, what the hell's going on? And so, the thing is that in the stairwell, like, I smelled smoke. So I was like, oh shit, like, is this building actually on fire? So that's why I was like, actually kind of like, yeah. So I meet up with my friends, and it's like maybe 15 minutes after, and some people are like yelling. They're like, what the hell? And then I look up, I kind of like back up because I was like right under the like the shelter part of like, you know, the hotel, but I was still outside. So I back up a little bit, look up, and I see a person sticking their head out on their balcony, and he's like, what the heck? And so yeah, obviously that person did not come out when the fire alarm went off, and so we're just like, what? Because the alarm was literally like, you could hear from across the street. It was that loud. And so you know, more people like that show up, more people like you know, looking over the balconies, like people that obviously didn't make it out. And okay, the thing is that this is funny but also sad for 2 reasons. It's funny because they were probably doing something where they could not hear the fire alarm go off and they didn't know to exit, or they were disabled and couldn't make it down the stairs, which is really, really sad. And I'm not trying to like, you know, make fun of that at all. That's like really, really like, you know, I'm very fortunate to like be able to like, you know, exit or evacuate at like an emergency like that. But anyways, they made it down. There was nothing like, you know, I guess they just didn't hear it. They weren't like disabled, like they were able to walk down the stairs. Anyways, so I keep on saying anyways and but and yeah, alright. So my friends are still kind of like talking and stuff, and honestly this experience wasn't like bad. It was actually really fun because we, like, my friends and I just kind of like hung out. I get that sounds really, really weird, but we just kind of like hung out and like waited for, you know, directions. We just were told to like stay where we are and stuff, and there were so many like rumors going around, like somebody was smoking weed, somebody pulled the fire alarm, it was a real fire, like all these things. And what was funny is that it was like 30 degrees outside, and so my friends and I were like, oh my god, we're so cold. And then our friend has a trench coat, and he just like takes it and drapes it over us, and it's funny because he's taller than us, so it's like he was like hovering over us. I don't know, it was funny. But like it was actually really, really warm, so thank you. Yeah, hour and a half, and the fire trucks hadn't shown up yet, and then out of nowhere we just hear people singing, and that's not even like, that's not that often, that's not, you know, not often because I'm in chorus. Anyways, we just hear people singing, and they're singing like a song. I've never heard it before, but I just wanted to be part of it, so I started humming to what I thought was like the notes and like the song. So yeah, anyways, it just kind of calmed everyone down. It was a really like nice, peaceful moment, and I even said, like, I Snapchatted it. I wish I had the Snapchat. I don't think I do anymore, but I said, like, this is the benefit of having chorus kids. So yeah, anyways. So about 15 minutes go by, and the fire truck and the police arrive, and we are told to go back up to our rooms. So we're going back up to our rooms, and we're going back up the stairwell, and I arrive at my door, and I see 3 of the girls, you know, at the door, and then the two guys that were like, you know, at our room before. And I'm like, what's wrong? Like, what's going on? And then they're like, don't you have the room key? I was like, oh yeah. I put my hand in my my pocket, I pull something out, I pull a card out. It's not my key card. It is a Dave & Buster's card. So I am full of embarrassment. I'm just like, oh shit. And then I think, like, wait, they should have you know, I'm not trying to like blame it on them. This is actually like really my fault. They were like really nice about it. They're like, oh no, it's like probably just a misunderstanding, like whatever. But honestly, I did tell them to grab guards. I'm just saying. Anyways, so none of us want to go down to the lobby to get an extra key card. So we get one of the guys to go down, and he finally comes up, and he has the card, and we just go back in, and yeah. The night I changed. Yes, I changed while like the guys are still there, because I'm like, you know what, like I'm just gonna change, I don't really care. And I just like changed in the bathroom. So yeah, anyways, we changed and then we started playing BS and it was really fun. And yeah, so after that the boys, it was bed check, so that they had to go back to their rooms, and then we just kind of got ready for bed and went to sleep. It was pretty much like that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this story. I don't know if it was boring or entertaining. Give me a thumbs up if you think it was entertaining, and let me know what else you want to see on my channel, because I'll be sure to do it. And subscribe if you haven't already. I make videos every Thursday. I try to, at least. And yeah, honestly, I'm sorry for not uploading that much. School's been really, really hectic, and I don't mean like, and 2 assignments a day. I mean like 50,000 assignments a day and like 2 hours and like oh my god. Ugh, it's really, really hectic, but you know what? It's okay, because education. I'm passing 10th grade. Alright, anyways, rambling. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Also shout out to one of the guys, and I don't want to say his name, one of the guys that we were hanging out with, because I'm pretty sure he watches my YouTube videos. If so, you know who you are, and we have a streak on Snapchat, so yeah, okay. Alright. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay true, stay you, and stay magical. Bye!